I bought a 2026 Tesla Model Y in June with the expectation that I would be able to charge it on surplus solar energy, just as I had been doing with my 2021 dual motor. I was surprised to learn that I can't do that with the 2026 because the Home Assistant custom integration only works partially with the 2026, in that I can read data from Tesla, but I can't command the car to do anything with that integration. I can understand why they might have done this, requiring now the Tesla Fleet API in order to do it. You can still do it, but it's difficult and potentially expensive. I can see why they did it, especially fleet owners are going to have to pay Tesla in order to control their cars. But I don't want to pay Tesla to control my car, so I want to do this free. I don't ever want to give up on trying to do it. There's no new integration is going to solve the problem. So we've got to find some other way around it. The Tesla app works just fine if you want to control it manually, watch the solar, and if you've got enough, start charging and change the current. But I don't care to do that. I would rather have it automated. So I found a way, and here's the way. It's using an Android device and an app called Macrodroid. Macrodroid is capable of controlling a whole lot of stuff. It can control virtually any app. You can open an app and push buttons and whatever you choose to do. So here's Macrodroid. And here's the basics. This can't be a Macrodroid tutorial. It would take way too long. I'll just give you an overview of what I'm doing to get it in motion. And probably you guys are going to have some more creative solutions than this. But the idea is to add a macro. And you can see it's similar to Home Assistant in that there's a block for triggers, a block for actions, and a block for constraints. Very similar to Home Assistant. We can use this to get data, process that data, and then issue commands through the app, the Tesla app, to get what we want. So here's the problem I had. How do you get data from Home Assistant to Macrodroid? And I found an elegant solution. It works really well. You have to create a dashboard, I'm calling this Solar and Cars, with all the information on it that you need in order to make a charging decision for one, the other, or both cars. And this has all the information I need. So how do I get it into Macrodroid? Well, we have to add an action. The first thing we're going to do is open an application, and that will be the Home Assistant companion app. Application, launch application, select application, and scroll down to Home Assistant. There's G, where's H? Home Assistant. Okay. Don't have to force new. Now we have the very first step in the action block is to launch Home Assistant. And you'll find ways in Macrodroid to scrape this page, if you will, and get all the variables, their locations, and import them as variables. We can click Test Action here. Well, if we select it, right? Test Action. And sure enough, there we get all the information into Macrodroid just as we wanted. Now that information can be processed any way you like to make a charging decision for one car, both cars, or neither car. This is the solution that I chose, and it works really, really well. So you need an Android device. I don't know if this is available for iOS. I didn't check. I'm not an iOS guy. So I know that I've been using Macrodroid for some time to just control a smart outlet, to control the charger, so this Android device can just sit there all day, every day, doing nothing but controlling lights and now car charging. So you need three apps. That's the Home Assistant Companion app, the Tesla app, and Macrodroid. Once you have all those three, you have all that you need to control the cars through whatever is available on the Tesla app. And granted, not everything that you can do remotely is available on the Tesla app, but it's enough. I'm currently not adjusting charge current. What I'm doing is allowing the 2021 to charge early in the day and late in the day, and charge the 2026 only when we have peak solar between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. So it makes some charging decisions based on the time of day, whether or not the other car is charging, whether I want it to keep charging or start charging because I have a whole lot of solar and the car needs it anyway. There's a whole lot of if-then statements that you could do within Macrodroid to control your charging. And it's all free. You're making money tax-free. This is great. I can still drive for free and automatically too.